The Vice Chairman, Board of Trustees of Association of Nigeria Licensed Customs Agents, ANLCA, Dr. Chukura, said the board has resolved to implement various court judgments on the crisis rocking the association. It will be recalled that Corporate Affairs Commission on 3rd of March 2020 withdrew the certificate issued to the Taiwo Mustafa-led Board of Trustees, citing that, as at the time of registration, there was a matter pending in the Federal High Court bordering on the appointment of the said trustees. Chukura, in a chat with journalists after meeting with the board, spoke against the backdrop of the locking up of the secretariat by a faction of the association last week and insisted that the law must take its full course.
The board started this case. It's not the board and the NECOM. Within themselves, one of our past board members went to court and they have a judgment. I have the judgment here in Aikawa Court. And this judgment is very explicit, very clear. I will give it to the board, to the press, to please confirm this judgment. Maybe I'll read out one or two things in this judgment. That our president was genuinely and specifically warned by the judge not to recognize Mustafa, who happens to be the third defendant on this case, as a member of the board and as board chairman. It's in this judgment, verifiable. It's a certified true copy. And we keep playing games on this. Today, Mustafa is going around since this judgment was given, parading himself as a board chairman, contrary to this judgment. They have not appealed this judgment up to date. We have another judgment at Ibadan confirming that this present board is the authentic board. We have so many judgments, but we're not using this judgment because we're one family. We just receive it, we keep talking to them, but it's like the matter has gotten out of hand. We have no other choice than to have a meeting, and the board has resolved with very few things we want to do. Our board has resolved to implement all judge cases. We will pursue and let the court implement all the judgments they have given to us. If there's any contempt of court, I'm sorry. The court will tell us if these judgments were not genuine or not.
On his part, National Vice President Kayode Farinto faulted the security authorities for taking sides in the matter.
So when we even had meeting with the CP, they agreed to it eventually. The problem we have is that these people are very, very infinitesimal in number. But because they are Lilliputians who is always standing on the shoulder of the giant, and the giant is the police, and the police is the Commissioner of Police Lagos, it's culpable in this area. It's very, very culpable because you need to explain to the whole world why is it that you are always holding one person's hand, allowing the other person to slap or pummel the other party. It's not done in police and everywhere in the world.
Farinto also called on members of the association to remain in unity and obey government regulations in the port. Brownson Uwana for Nigeria Maritime TV.